We're live now.
Yes.
Awesome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How come I don't see us? Oh, yeah, there we are. Hey. Awesome. Yeah. So, good morning, Africa. I'm here joined in the studio with amazing people. We have Ivan Sebastian, the East African Community Youth Ambassador from Uganda. We have Clemence Mbabazi, who is the East African Community Youth Ambassador to Rwanda. And we have Funda Faki, the East African Community Youth Ambassador to Tanzania. And of course, their humble servant, Franklin Mireri. Now, let us hear, how is it in Uganda? Ivan, just say hi. Ivan Sebastian, how are you doing?
Hello, everybody. I am fine. And in Uganda, like everyone knows, that we are back to the houses. We are back to the total lockdown as a way of trying to curtail the spread of the pandemic, the virus. But otherwise, I'm ecstatic, excited to be part of this call and to share my memories of the Youlead Summit.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Good morning, Africa. Just to remind you, we're here for just 15 minutes. Today is a big day. We're announcing the theme for Youlead Summit 2021, and we have to do it in a special way. So that's why we have Ivan Sebastian here, the East African Community Youth Ambassador to Uganda, and we have Clemence Mbabazi, the EAC Youth Ambassador to Rwanda. Clemence, over to you. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. I am doing great. Just like Ivan said, it's still a tough time for every country, I believe, to curtail COVID-19. We are back to the 7 p.m. curfew. So traffic is crazy. But we're managing. We're fine.
7 p.m. It seems Uganda and Rwanda are copying each other's COVID protocols. 7 p.m. too in Uganda, yes, right, Sebastian?
7 p.m.
We started it, though. We started it like months ago.
So Rwanda has to brag that they're the ones who started the COVID protocols. Ooh.
I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of, really.
Okay. Great. So share with me, please. Clemence, the first time you were at Youlead Summit, which year was it? And the best moment, if you may.
Right. So the first year was in 2019. So Youlead 19. My best moment was in Youlead Summit 2020. I got to present directly to His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete, the youth agenda. I believe that was like my biggest highlight. It's not every day that you get to stand and talk straight to a president, you guys.
Yeah. So, Yeah, good thing we were there. We saw how honored you are. Yeah. So this year, hopefully our patron will definitely be there. For those who may not be aware, the patron of Youlead is actually His Excellency Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, former president of the United Republic of Tanzania, and he definitely will be this year, November 8th to 12th. Ivan Sebastian, your best moment?
I must say that it was quite ecstatic. That moment of launching the East African Youth Agenda, I shared the stage with His Excellency, with Clemence here, and with our colleague from Kenya, His Excellency Elias Odiambo. However, for me, my highlight, interestingly, was not part of the mainstream events. It was when we are back at campus. The energy of young people at Youlead is unmatched. Mostly in the evening session. Specifically, I want to point out, still it was with the president, but when he had a one-on-one, a fireplace conversation with the young people. My goodness. It was amazing because the president had come closer to young people and we had an opportunity of asking him anything we wanted. I remember when we asked him the hardest decisions he had made. And interestingly, I think he told us that sometimes they give you options because he said you have a set of experts who are analyzing the situation and they give you options and then you look at them because all options are not good options, but somehow you have to take a stand on them. I think for me, getting into the life of a president and trying to understand how they make the decisions they make was an amazing thing for me. And the fact that
Great.
our patron came down to interact with us and to be open like he was, I loved that.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you, Sebastian, for reminding us about that fireside chat with the former president. That was a wonderful moment at Youlead 2020. So we also have the East African Community Youth Ambassador to the United Republic of Tanzania, Mafunda Faki. Can you hear us, Mafunda?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We just wish we could see you, but anyway, we'll do with your voice.
I wish the same, but technical issues.
No problem. So where are you tuning in from?
I'm in Zanzibar.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's not as cold as some places we know.
I'm in Zanzibar and enjoy. You know how it is. Peacefully, calm, enjoying, resting, living, working, everything.
Yeah, great. So can you share with us briefly your best or the first time you're at Youlead Summit and then your best memory?
Yeah, my first time in Youlead Summit was last year, 2020. And it was kind of like amazing to me because it was my first time and I was like, what is it about? What am I going to see? How are people excited like me? Or what are the things that everyone was talking about? Because last time was in 2019. I wanted to join, but I had to travel to another country. So I was like, I will make sure that I'm attending in 2020 so that I see everything that people were talking about, So that day was like the day I arrived, I saw the environment. It was cold actually, because Zanzibar is hot and Arusha is cold. So I was like, okay, I have to adapt this. And the environment, I love the environment at MSTCDC because it's so calming and meditating. Like wherever you go, the place is so greenish, the place amazing. Like it's taking your stresses out, you feel at home. So I loved it. And the best moments on my side is I think it was the second day, if I'm not mistaken, when we were in the day that the launch was gender equality forum. That day I was like listening attentively, though I was working on social media, like working in laptop, taking some notes and quotes, but I was really listening because the issue of gender and everything, how people are going to interact, like how youth are talking about it. And it was really, really amazing seeing like how youth are educated and knowledgeable about these things and how are they talking. Like it was really, really inspiring and it was really, really motivating and it was really interactive one. So there are a lot of things that I was amazed of, but that was the best one. I can say that.
Amazing. So thank you, Mafunda, for sharing that. You said it was cold at Youlead Summit 2020. I'm trying to remember. For you, it was cold. For me, it was warm.
I can see you, yeah. Because changing environment, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So let me just throw it back to the viewers here to just remind the viewers, if you're watching us, today is when we are announcing the theme for Youlead 2021, which will take place from November 8th to 12th, 2021 this year. And we have unveiled the theme in a short while, in 5 minutes or so, we're going to tell you the theme, but it has already gone out on social media, and we hope to see you, whether it will be here in Arusha or in a summit center in your country or virtually. So that's the reason we are here today with the ESC Youth Ambassadors to the United Republic of Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda. So let me just go back to Ivan Sebastian. Tell me, in terms of Uganda, Ugandans, are they enthusiastic about Youlead Summit 2021? What do we hope to find? Are you guys going to travel to Arusha? Have you already been vaccinated? What's the plan? Are we going to have some of you here, or we'll have you mostly in the Summit Center in Kampala? So what's the plan for you specifically? Because I know you love Arusha.
First of all, I want to say that Ugandan youth are excited about the summit, the 2020 summit. Vaccination is happening. The government is encouraging everyone to get vaccinated, but we are also trying to embrace technology and the challenges that come with it. Of course, we know that we could have a few people traveling, but bigger numbers could cause bigger challenges. And therefore we shall have a center, a summit center here in Kampala that will be following in an hybrid nature what will be happening in Arusha. But of course that we shall also take leadership of some of the events. However, yes, I must say that I think ever since we announced that people should share their memories, Ugandans have set to Twitter to pour
Yeah.
out. Well, you know, not to brag, and I know Clem is going to come in defense here, but in 2019, you remember that concert in the gardens when it was raining? Uganda took over that night, and everyone will remember that. Oh, yes,
Ugandan.
but
Hey.
but it all goes to show that it is impressive how youthful and livelihood people can get to be. That when people come together, for example, in 2019, I was personally moved by the dances of Burundi and Rwanda. They
Yeah.
were so peaceful, but so nice. Like I could not wrap my head around it properly. Yes. However, to answer your question, yes, we are very excited. I saw the announcement on Twitter earlier today, and
Clemens is
I
looking at you like, are you trying to make the dance or what? Clemens, you teach us.
no, I can say that I've seen the big announcement. The it couldn't have been better. The theme. It has come at a moment where this conversation is critical, and we need to have it. And I am waiting to hear the views of the young people, specifically from Uganda. My Ugandan people, come, let's share views. I am now
Yep.
lobbying. I am now lobbying.
Ah, great. There's something with Ugandans, the vibe. Aish, I have to agree. There is some vibe that really comes additionally from the Ugandan folks, but Rwanda will not be left behind. Rwanda, Clemens, protect, defend your people.
Credit where it's due. Like the only reason the Ugandans have something, to vibe with is because the Rwandan team created the Youlead Summit song. We graced you with beautiful voices and a beautiful, and we made sure to give you something you can dance to. And I'm really glad that you loved it and vibe with it. So you can imagine what else we would be willing to do for this time. But Franklin, coming back to how we are engaging with this, I know we are very excited. The best thing this year is that the theme is being announced ahead of time. We're getting plenty of time to prep and then to gather all the energy. There's a time when people would travel like last minute and they were not really hyped, just like trying to wrap their heads around whatever is happening. But I know that it's not just like for Rwanda only, but this is giving room to everyone who loves Youlead and is excited about Youlead, to just like prep and like, be ready for it. So yes, I know Rwandans will be there. We're teaching to dance this time. People like Seb, but Franklin, we've tried. With people like Ivan, we've tried before, but it didn't work.
Something.
We might want to change who we teach. But
let me just take some mabuyu here.
I know. It's rusty. I feel rusty with people, but we're gonna. But yes, we're very excited about the summit this year. I am personally very excited. I love Arusha very much, and I love the summit very much. And
we would love to see a lot of Rwandese delegates. I don't know how.
I'm sure you will this time.
Are you? So you are being vaccinated? What's the plan?
Yes, the government has started dispatching vaccines to all parts of the country. I know that we have started with the elderly people, people protect them and all. But as soon as we finished that group, then we're coming back to the health. I believe that by the time Youlead Summit happens, a large number of the Rwandan population will be vaccinated. But then at the end of the day, it's still very uncertain. I mean, with the pandemic situation everywhere. So, of course, we are gearing up to having a virtual center as well here in Rwanda to make sure that in case people cannot attend personally and physically in Arusha, they can still, be part of the summits 100%. So you will have high attendance, virtual and
Great.
in person. We're going to make our presence felt.
Awesome. Now, I'm just excited about something. I'm just probably even some Youlead and BSC app members that come on the call. We're going to share the stream link. Yeah, so we are here a little longer because people are joining in to this vibe. We want to hear more from people. And so, Ivan, Sebastian, let's speak about the music. Clemence mentioned something that the Rwandese team recorded the Youlead song, which is true actually. The wonderful song. To an extent. Clemence, someone's pulling your leg.
That pass. Let it slide for a second. Yes.
So yeah, I just wanted to ask about the music, specifically the Ugandan team. This year we're going to do a remix of the song, so that's part of the plan that I see being hooked up. There's going to be a remix of the song, and we hope to have Ugandan voices, Ugandan dance moves, Ugandan rhythm. Do you think we have a good number of Youlead alumni participating? Is the threshold there? Are there participants who are ready to do that? Because we need a big number, so we'll be doing a regional video tour. Are they there?
First of all, I need to recognize that yes, the Youlead Summit is a beauty to listen to, and as much as we need to credit the voices that were beautiful, but that rap, it is from a young, it's from a young talented Ugandan from northern Uganda.
That one was
and of course, I remember Franklin. You also jumped on that rap, but I think it was an amazing song. So Clem. There, I do credit.
You don't make Franklin is from
I do credit that good work was done for the song. About the remix, it's exciting because in Uganda today we have this pandemic and the lockdown has had its challenges, but it has also inspired a lot of innovation, and very many young people who probably had not tried out some things, specifically singing, have taken to composing and to trying out many things. So if we are looking for a cast of people to do that remix, I think we're going to have a hard time reducing that list. At least for Uganda, I know that much is true. But I have also known some accredited artists, some long-term serving artists in Uganda who will be very happy to join this call. I know sometime I was interacting with Bebe Cole. He was part of the East African Bashment crew, and I was trying to understand their school of thought when they were creating the crew. I don't know whether you guys heard of it, but it
I've
was
heard of it.
Yes, and then they said that for them integration was trying to be attained from a music perspective. And now that you mentioned that we are having a remix, I think he will be happy to let the young people in his Gargamel crew join this great team, because the Youlead song literally has no star, but it is a bang.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you mean no star? Like I'm not a star.
All right. I know.
Great.
The moment we make the call, as soon as the secretariat at Youlead is ready, we can always make the call, and I know for Uganda we shall have massive contribution in terms of talent, because anyway, we back
this Bashment crew, that Bashment crew, I remember I did my high school in Uganda. So that bashment crew, tell me a little bit more. I used to hear about it, but I never met them. Who are they, man?
I think we had Waire and Naziz. One of them was from Tanzania, and the other from Uganda. And then we had Bebe Cool.
Yeah. So
That
it's
time
called the East Africa Bashment crew.
Yes.
Don't worry. Clemence wasn't born. Mafunda wasn't born.
Please no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we have Beatrice.
So Mafunda was right about the weather in Arusha.
Look at Beatrice. Poor Beatrice.
I had forgotten that my video was on.
But that was planned to come in with your video on.
I'm used to Zoom. I just turned it off before I log on. Guys, I have 4 layers of clothing and I'm heating up a water bottle. That's how cold it is. Yo, it's not funny anymore. I can't. I'm wearing jeans in my house. I sleep in jeans. That's how cold it is.
Beatrice. Beatrice. So you've gone for more jeans? Or?
I'm not even serious. Look, I'm not joking. I'm wearing, guys, it's so cold.
Anyway, Beatrice, just to give you a heads up, the whole of Africa is watching us right now. We are live and hold on. Where has Beatrice gone to? Anyway, let's.
I hope this will be deleted. Thank you.
Don't worry.
Who are these 4 people watching? Youlead, Africa, Ivan. Okay.
Beatrice, turn on your video. I want to see you. Moses has also joined. So what we're doing, we're just sharing with the rest of Africa what to expect at Youlead Summit 2021. But we're also sharing our best moments from the past Youlead summits that we have been able to attend. Moses looks like he woke up on which side of the bed today? Moses, you want to say hi?
Tired.
No, you guys, I told you that I was diagnosed with a certain viral infection. So I am touching so that you don't see my cheeks. So I'm fine. I'm home. Arusha is very, very cold. I don't know whether Njiro is like other areas. It's like it has been bewitched, but I'm okay. I will talk less because when I talk more, my cheeks get infected. I just get some pains. I now eat like a baby. I do porridge, and so because I cannot chew.
Okay. Thank you,
happy to see you. Happy to see you, Clemence, Beatrice, Sebastian, and Franklin, and others that I cannot see.
Thank you. So we just have 5 minutes left on the call. We were just sharing the rest of the continent briefly, what to expect at Youlead Summit 2021, but specifically just telling them that the theme has been announced. And if you can, yes, the theme has been announced. And so we're just going to do a round. We have Sotfa also who has joined the call. Sotfa, can we just hear your voice? Tell us where you're tuning in from, Sotfa.
Hello.
Hey, that's Sotfa.
Nice hair. Love the hair.
It's a Friday hair.
A Friday hair.
Working from home, eh?
Yeah. So, team, we were just concluding. 5 minutes left. It's now 4 minutes. We just wanted to hear from each of you who have not yet shared yet the first time you were at Youlead Summit and what is memorable about it. So we could start with you, Beatrice, then to Moses, then to Sotfa, and then we call it a morning and meet each other next week. Beatrice, first time and your memory.
So my first time attending Youlead Summit, it was 2018. And I remember it was the first time I've interacted with such a platform. And it was quite a revelation. I didn't know young people from across East Africa were doing so much and they needed platforms to showcase their ideas. And I think then we didn't have the whole COVID-19 situation. So everyone was on campus. We had a whole of East Africa. We had different prominent individuals. So it was a beautiful and revelating experience for me.
Great. So you said 20 what?
2018.
Oh, 2018. Great.
And I've been attending the summits ever since then.
Lucky you. Moses, when was your first Youlead Summit experience and what memory do you have?
Same as Beatrice, I think 2018, and that office where you are seated, my first experience was. I want just to remind you that I was commuting like from Arusha to TCDC. So my first experience was leaving that office at 2-3, going back home. But I've never also seen such a gathering. A lot of youth. You could say I have seen someone, and if they say after 2 seconds go and get that person, you couldn't. So the campus was full. The speakers, the motivation, the vigor. So the campus was really at its best. So it was the first experience was the good experience, and as Beatrice has said, the following years it was the same until this COVID disrupted everything.
Great. Thank you. So Sodfa, your first Youlead Summit and the memory that lingers from them.
Thank you. My first Youlead Summit was actually the 2020 Summit, so I'm a junior compared to all of you. And I think I don't have a specific memory, but something that really attracted and captured my attention was the energy. When you see different expertise, personalities, but with the same common vision and ambition for the region and the continent, actually uplifts the spirit, gives us a reason to keep doing our work and why we believe so deeply and intensely in youth engagement and participation and in youth power. So that's, in my opinion, the beauty of the summit.
Great. Thank you so much. So we really appreciate the time that each of you has spent this morning for the past 25 or so minutes just to share with the rest of the continent, anyone who's following our social media platforms on what to expect at Youlead Summit 2021. And throughout the day, people will be sharing their videos, just a 20, 30-second video or a minute, as to what their memory is at the past summits. And also we have unveiled the theme for the year summit 2021. So it is already online and you can be able to view it. So for those who have not yet seen the theme, allow me to just share with you the theme. It is right here. Let me share it right now with you. No, I think we will share it online because of the time constraints. But ladies and gentlemen, it was nice having you. Have a wonderful morning. Have a wonderful day. See you online. Let's keep interacting and see you next week during the East African Youth Peace Forum, Peace Network launch and other activities. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.